Hey everybody, Suzy Q here, and welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. We're going to sit here by the pond and do a little chat. First, got to make sure that, am I on? I'm on. What? That's cool. And I'm going to turn this down just in case. Not that I know how. Oh, it worked the first time this time. I'm so happy. So I am coming from Aquafunk's stream, which was awesome. I absolutely love it. Let's see now. Okay. Hey everybody, Suzy Q here. Welcome to Q Aquatics and Exotics. Oh, I hope everybody made it. I was just coming over from Aquafunk's stream. How hysterical was that? Oh my gosh, I couldn't stop laughing. I'm gonna make sure I'm public. I just went private. Oh my gosh. There we go. Am I on? Hi! Oh, let's see if I can see the chat. I can. I might be able to pop out the chat so I can actually see it. How is everybody tonight? So, if anybody has been coming here from Aquafunk's stream, and now that we've all been forgiven, I'm saying it's time to sin. Oh hell, if he's going to forgive us every week, I'm going to keep on going. How's that? Because let me tell you, he is a funny, funny guy. I love it. Love it, love it, love it. I got my iPad here, so I might be able to see the stream. Oh. Let's see who's in the house. Can you see this? I can't read that. Let's see. Chewy's in the house. 44 Mag guy. What's going on? Elizabeth, we're on. So I started this live stream on the dot, unlisted of course, because that's what I do. So you know I've been struggling a little bit with the live streams. So I've been practicing every night. So every night I go live unlisted. I forgot to take it off unlisted. It was time to go live and I blew it. But that's okay, because I'm learning. Hey Pam, Mr. B's in the house. Mr. B, I was talking to John about you and telling him that you had his back. So that's awesome. Fish Tank Barn, you can lurk all you like. Ooh, Scott's in the house. What's going on, Scott? Oh yeah, wait. Oh, I'm OBS and I am learning. Let's try this one. Okay, of course. John is, oh, look at this. I gotta go this way. See, that's John's truck. He's so funny. He's going to get me coffee though, so I can't complain. As soon as he gets around the block, at least a half a mile away, we won't hear his truck anymore. That's his baby. Look at this. Scott, look. I can't even believe that I was able to get that up. Get the chat going. No, I just can't. Oh, I can kind of read it, can I? Yes, I can. Hello, Q. Hey, Chewy. See, now that's one block away and I still hear his truck. There we go. We've all been absolved. Exactly. You know what that means, right? Mm-hmm. Saved a chair for you. V-Stag. Are you going to Aquatic Experience 2019? Because I'm excited. I am so excited. And yes, there's many amazing events going on between now and then. But that was the first one that I went to where I actually met people I liked. And Elizabeth and I, we walked around. I think Scott, I think you were one of the first people that we went up to and said, like, I was introducing. I'm like, Liz, this is Scott. Scott, this is Liz. I was so stinking excited. And I think we had a blast. I can't speak for Elizabeth, but I think we had a blast. You know how you can dance like nobody's watching? That's what we did all weekend. And we were just us. And it was awesome. What's up, V-Stag? They're saying, hey, Daryl Deemer. You guys are all going, right? Good to see everyone. Please stop by and like the like button. Thank you. I keep forgetting I just like my own like button. Is that like a sin? Liking your like button? I'm allowed to like my own like button. I don't think I'll go blind. Oh my gosh, everybody, Chattanooga Ed. It is so good to see you, V-Stags. Tell us the truth. Your sin this week is you hid the leaf blower. Oh my gosh. I'm telling you, if it wasn't so funny, I would probably be so angry. But it was just too funny, and it just kept getting funnier. Like, really? And that's him. That's just who he is. So, as is, right? When you're with somebody, as is. So, I'm going to go live. I have no doubt when he comes back from the store, he's just going to walk in and come up and talk to me like I'm not even live. Just a prediction. Matt Barlow. Matthew's in the house. What's going on, Matthew? Everybody say hi to Matthew. This is my nephew. Do you like fish? There are tons of fish people in this chat that love fish, Matthew. Matthew has a tank at his house, too, with tons of fish. Matt, what kind of fish do you have in your tank? Can you identify any of them? Matt is a twin, too. Matt and Janie. They're adorable. Am I allowed to say adorable, Matt? He's handsome. How's that? He's a good-looking stud. He's a teenager. So yes, Matthew, you know I like fish, and I like turtles, and I like frogs, and axolotls, and I like mammals. Oh, we could throw humans in there. I like people. I'm in human resources, so I gotta like people, right? Oh my gosh. The water... Oh, you hush up. I've got music to go along with this water change song. Let me tell you, if I get enough requests for it, I'll do it. But it's the silliest song and dance you've ever heard, and I don't mean tonight. I have to be backed up by my music, pull up my piano, start it going while I'm doing my water changes. That's right. Hey, Tom, how are you? Picnic coming up, right? Bucks County Aquarium Society is having a picnic. Woo-hoo. Scott, are you coming to the picnic? I know it's a bit of a drive. I just thought I'd throw it out there. Definitely, Bungie. Coffee is a good thing. Coffee is a really good thing, especially when I'm out. And he says, oh, I'll go get some. Now, I'm sure it coincided with something like he ran out of cigarettes, but that's okay. I'll take it. I will take it. Yeah, everybody say hi to Tom Galooly. I learned so much from that man. I recall that, yeah. Yes. Oh, you're going to make it? Oh, I'm not going to make it, Mr. B. 79. Oh, thank you, Scott. You like Scott? Yeah, who doesn't like Scott? Scott and Liz are like awesome. I don't know if you're asking me, but Scott and Liz are awesome. I'm trained to say Scott and Liz are awesome. I think Liz is amazing. But being a waitress for a long time, if you wanted a tip, you didn't really look at just the dude and say, how can I help you? You address the person in charge. Licking your like button. What? Whoa, I didn't go all there, Pam. Oh, Pam. Pam, you're going to have to go to Funk's live stream next week and be forgiven. That's all I got to say about that. It is live time. I did not send him for coffee. No. Don't you repeat that. He offered to go get me coffee. Oh, Matthew is my nephew, and he is awesome. Hey, Rack's in the house. What's going on, River Life? You bird watching fool you. I saw that. I live between a canal and a river, and sometimes across the street on the dike, there are people that come with cameras set up from all over. If a bizarre bird is spotted, people will come from all over and on the canal and set up their telescopes and cameras, and it's pretty interesting to see. I see there's a huge community like the fish fam for the birds. I need it live. I need it to live. Oh, coffee. Oh, I'm trying to cut back on my coffee consumption. I'm about 2, maybe 3 pots a day, and I think I should try to get it down to maybe like a pot or 2 for a first step. Maybe I'll take it in stages. Somebody said to me, instead of drinking coffee, why don't you vape? Is it weird to start vaping if you don't smoke cigarettes anymore? I think that's kind of weird. Kind of feels like I'm in school and I just want to be one of the cool kids and vape, you know. What flavor do you have? But I've been thinking a lot about it lately. Not the ones with any nicotine in it. But I'm like, wow, everybody vapes. Don't you start, Elizabeth, with the water change song. Oh my gosh. Scott never goes. That's the same. July 27th, I'm going to my Fish Aquarium Society's picnic, and I am so stoked. Last couple times I've gone, I brought my granddaughter, and we had a blast. So July 27th, Plawecki Park. If you're in the neighborhood, if you're in Lower Bucks County, even if you're in Upper Bucks County, tri-state area, come on down for an amazing time and get to meet some of my peeps. Oh my God, they're my peeps. I love it. J-Dog's in the house. How's the pond going? So, the pond is going well. I am conflicted about the algae growth. I don't think it's algae. You know, the fuzzy, maybe it is algae. I like how it looks all over the rocks. I put a log in and it sunk to the bottom, and once it grew the algae on it too, it looks really good. The koi and the goldfish love it. But when I go in to clean it, it's almost like I'm walking on ice now. There is no safe way for me to get in that pond and do any kind of anything. It's slipperier than ice. It's crazy. So I'm a little conflicted on it. And I've been doing a lot of turtle hunting, turtle spotting in my own pond. I'm trying to see, I don't see all the turtles at the same time. And I start getting obsessed over, did this one get away? Do you think this one got away? And then I go over all my fencing again to say, could it get out of its fence? If you see back here that wood, I'm building fence number 3 because I get a little obsessed that my turtles might get out. Like I said, the canal is right behind my house and the river's right across the street. And if somebody got out, they might see a turtle and go, oh, let me take you back, like, to the water. Oh my gosh, I'd be upset. The King and Queen is coming on at 8 o'clock, but it's King. Even though it's King and Queen cichlids, the King is ruling the nest tonight. He said he's going to make it short, but if we all give him our honest questions, and if we all bombard him with information-seeking kind of thing, he will go on for an hour. I'm sure of it. I am sure of it. So get your questions ready for Scott. I have questions on showing fish. Like, how does one show a fish? How do you know if your fish is the right size to show a fish? How do you bring it? Like, I got tons of questions, Scott, for you. I'm getting ready. So if you guys are going to join, let's join Scott's live at 8 o'clock and bring your questions, because he's winging it tonight. Uh-oh. I froze. Did I freeze online? Maybe it's just me. Really funk. There we go. Good to see everyone coming in to pull up a lawn chair and join. I love that. Pull up a lawn chair. A lawn chair and a bucket of beer. And let's kick back, put our feet up, even though I don't drink. I have water. I like my water. I don't always have clean cups, which is why I got these plastic cups, I hate to say. Mark's in the house. Who's Mark? Did I miss Mark? Which Mark is it? Is it Big Easy? Big Easy? Because it ain't easy being Big Easy. I love him in his God mornings. Yes, I do. Low life. Yeah, don't vape. Okay, low life. I have to ask you why. If there's no nicotine in it, why not? If when I'm done eating, let's say, you know, the cute little sandwich and a little cup of soup, and of course, to me, that's an entree. That's not even an entree. That's like a appetizer. And I want to keep eating. And I just vape, and it makes that desire go away, at least in my head. Or is there more to vaping than I know? Is it really got nicotine or addictive things, or is it messing with people's lungs and I don't know it? I'm being led to believe that it's harmless. But then again, 50 some years ago, I was led to believe that cigarettes was harmless. Oh yeah. That's funny. Suzy knows what's up. Nature appreciating people are really awesome. Yes. And it's amazing. I even let some of them come in and use my rest facilities because they travel from all over to come to find this. I think there was some bird that somehow got caught on the tail end of a hurricane and ended up in Lower Bucks, Pennsylvania. And once that word got out, people came from all over to catch a glimpse of this bird. It was amazing. Amazing to watch. Depends on what you're vaping. I don't know enough about it. You don't need another hobby habit. That's true. Oh my God, I'm such an addictive personality too. Could you imagine if I started vaping, I would have every flavor, every color. Oh my gosh. You would never vape. Okay, I'm getting the gist. Every time you think you should vape, just get a new fish. Oh my God, that's great. Every time I want to vape, every time I want to keep eating, I just get a new fish, a new frog, new decor, a new filter. Oh, this could go somewhere. Yeah, this could go somewhere. I like it. I like it a lot. People engulfed in their self-righteous mint smoke while I stand in the corner with my cigarette. I love it. Oh my goodness. Sky says, hello, how is Bagel doing? Oh my gosh, Sky. Okay, I talk about this bearded dragon that I got, and I'm so blessed to have. Sky is in here, who's the original owner. My daughter lives about 20 miles away. She lives in Philadelphia. She comes up here just to put Bagel on her shoulder. I'm telling you, this bearded dragon is so loved. And if you follow me on Instagram, if you see the bearded dragon sitting in the windowsill, I take him out every day and put him on the windowsill. He is just a love bug. I feel so blessed that I was the one that was able to take care of this bearded dragon once you guys had to move. I thank you so much. So Bagel is doing amazing. I introduced a silkworm to him, and now I'm afraid he's not eating a salad, so we're going to stay off of silkworms, and we're going to stick with salads. But Sky, thank you for asking, and thank you for letting me share the caretaking the rest of his life, because my whole family, I have 4 daughters, and they just love Bagel. He's just a love. He's an absolute love. I have right across the room is Clementine, a female. I don't see any head bobbing. I don't see any aggression. So I think that's pretty cool. He's a pretty cool animal. Thank you so much. I would have to say having Bagel actually changed my life. So thank you. This is an awesome bearded dragon, and I just absolutely love him. Oh, it's nice to see you in the chat. Thank you. Oh my gosh, I missed some stuff, didn't I? That's because I'm just babbling on. Let me see if I can get... She certainly does. I don't know what that is. Every time we think we should vape, get a new fish instead. I like that. I'm going to keep reading that. I might actually capture that comment. Can you pin a comment in the live chat to the replay? If not, I'm going to copy and paste it. Okay, he is coming on. It's going to be a shorter feed. Scott, thank you very much. Still wish I smoked. Wish I still smoked. I miss it every day 3 years later. Had to stop when we started fostering. Every once in a while I miss smoking. I was a cool smoker. 2 to 3 packs a day. One of those chain smokers that put one out with the other, lighting the other one. Gotta say, I don't miss the panic I felt going from one room to the next if I didn't have them. That's how I smoked. If I even went into the kitchen and didn't have my cigarettes or didn't have a lighter, it was close to a full-out panic. I don't miss that. Or coming down to 3 or 4 cigarettes left in the pack. Nothing else mattered until I replenished that pack. Nothing. And I told myself, this is going to sound funny, when cigarettes get to be $1 a pack, I'm quitting. That's it. If that dates me at all. Select packs in the house. Scott is asking the questions tonight. Ooh! Now there's a twist. I like that. I like that concept. Living on the edge with a dirty cup. Oh, hey, yeah. Notice I knew you were talking to me. Nessa's in the house. Hi, Nessa. Vaping is still filling your lungs. But is it... Yeah. So, John sleeps with a CPAP machine. His lungs are being filled every night with... I guess maybe that's oxygen. All right, I don't have an argument there. Sorry. He wakes up feeling refreshed. There's a difference there. It is an oral fixation, psychological. That's true. And when I'm done eating, I want to continue to eat. I don't want to stop eating. I'm not done eating. I'm never done eating. And I just thought if I vaped, that would, like, I remember when I smoked, I didn't feel like eating after I smoked because it was so nasty. So I just thought maybe vaping would help me. JH in the house. Oh wait, Aquafunk is not yelling with all his caps in the live chat. As I'm going to ask Scott, how can I get my hair so shiny? Oh. Yeah. Air, sleep, and water. Yep. Joseph's going on. Everybody's saying hi to JH. You know, somebody was on your stream. Well, you probably saw it. But they started chanting, bring back the news. I'm just saying. Fiber is good for you. I could smoke fiber. Oh, I see where you're going, Liz. Yeah. Or maybe that's not what you meant. Aquashella. Oh, I'm so jealous. I shouldn't be jealous, but I'm going to go. I'm going to try really hard to go to ACA, even if it's for a day. I figure Connecticut's 5-hour drive. If it's a beautiful weather, I can ride my bike. I really want to go to the ACA, but I can't afford like the stay over. And I don't really have a van to be down by the river. I'm afraid if start smoke. Oh. Yes. That is absolutely true. It was very hard. There are several things I've given up in my life. And cigarettes was very difficult. Not the hardest, but that was very difficult. So I think I gave up alcohol and drugs first. That was pretty hard. Gave up cigarettes. Super hard. Then I gave up added sugar. I haven't had added sugar in probably 24 years. It's an addiction for me. That was the hardest. 14-day withdrawal. I wanted to scratch people's eyes out. I literally imagined pulling off my high heels and poking people in the eyes because I couldn't. Okay, that was TMI. Rewind. Can't edit out on live now, can we? How is Skippy? Oh my gosh, I'm so happy Skippy is still alive and doing good. I'm conflicted or having a hard time of how to feed him. So I put a baby dubia roach on the land and walked away and kind of watched, because while I'm there, he won't come back up on the land. And I didn't see anything, but the baby dubia roach is gone. That was cool. I put in bloodworms, but of course, because I have mollies, remember the mollies I got? Well, they sucked those up so fast. I was thinking about putting a divider up. But then I put some freeze-dried mealworms and stuff that stayed on the land where the mollies can't get. They're still sitting there, so I got rid of them. What did I try next? Pinhead Crickets. And I think they're gone. But I can't capture them. I'm going to have to put the GoPro in while I feed him to see what he's eating and make sure he's eating. But I love Skippy. I'm upset that there's only one, but I'm thrilled that I have one. So it's like a, it's a thing. I love Skippy, man. I can't believe I've never seen an African mudskipper in any of our local fish stores. Now, Lacey just sent me a video of them in the wild. I think her dad's in the Philippines, and he ran into some. I would love to see how the African mudskippers live in the wild. They say they're territorial and that they get a little bit larger. So this is going to be an interesting adventure. I'm going to do my darndest. That's for sure. Shishi's in the house. Hey, Shishi, how's your fish room coming? That's me when I can't find a dechlorinator. They are $6 a pack. Are you kidding me, Lacey? They were $10 for a carton. We used to drive down to Delaware and get our cigarettes. $10 a carton. Wow. Yeah, I remember too, Chewy. Hey, sweet Lady Q. Oh my gosh, it's been a while since I've been called Lady Q, right, Liz? I take hot dabs sometimes, and I don't know if it matters. I feel awesome. Not sure what a dab is, but a little dab will do you. That I do know. I vaped for 7 months and then picked up the damn... Oh! No! Okay, that cinched it for me. If there's a chance vaping could be confused or can confuse my brain with cigarettes, it's not worth it. I'm not doing it. I cannot go back there. I don't think I have it in me to quit smoking cigarettes again. That had such a grip on me. I swear, and it's going to sound dorky, but cigarettes were like my best friend. They were like my timekeeper. When I was feeling awkward in a crowd, I would go outside and have a cigarette. It always gave me something, like, it was too hard to give up. Too hard. Nope. I cannot go back there again. She was saying hi to Tom Galooly. Yay. That's right. In a van down by the river. Yes, I was going to get loud and I had to slow down. I do have a dubia roach colony, and that's what I'm going to pretend like you meant. Sugar is hard. Oh my gosh. If you're looking at ingredients in this food these day and age, and especially processed food, yes, it's very hard to find foods that don't have added sugar. Corn syrup, toast, milk toast, all those toasts. It's very hard. It's very hard. It's a lot more prep work, but it's worth it. I'm telling you. Like, I think clearer without the sugar, which is amazing. My connection with God, not to get too corny, but my connection with God is clearer without the sugar. So for me, it brought me to a new level of honesty. And I know that sounds weird, but amazing what happens when I remove that ingredient from my body. Yep, I'm done. I'm not going to talk about that because not everybody gets it. Take it from someone who's been a nurse for over 25 years and specialized in pulmonary ICU. Quit smoking, quit vaping, use every resource available to help. Okay, Jack and Dan, I hear you, and that's exactly, I'm going to take your advice. The vaping thing is off the table. Absolutely off the table. Because now we're talking, it's like when the fish keeper who's been around for 25 years tells you something, you're like, got it, on it. So this is a pulmonary ICU. He's probably seen all the insides of everything. I'm buying it. It's coming along slowly. Well, let me tell you, Shishi, I get it. I'm tearing down my reptile room because I have reptiles that kind of spilled over into the living room. Surprise, surprise. Once I moved my fish room downstairs, I got a little too comfortable and setting things up everywhere. So I'm tearing down my reptile room and I'm setting up bigger racks so it can house all my reptiles and my food and, you know, the lights and the thermostats and things like that. I'm in over my head. I'm trying to tear some of these tanks down and move them. I am in so over my head, and I get so envious when I see like Greg Jones. He just tore them all down, put on Facebook or sold all his old tanks. Somebody came and got him. He put up new ones. I'm like, I don't know if it's I don't have the right skills, if I don't have the muscles, if I don't have the energy, the know-how, but I'm in over my head. But I'm going to keep going. I'm going to keep doing one corner at a time. I just got a tank set up in my basement for my angels, and they're the last of the fish, so I can get them off that rack and keep on going. So I get that whole revamping the fish room being very slow. SIGs here are $16 a pack. Did you type that correctly? 16? Holy cow. Who could afford to smoke there? Wow, lumpy in the house. Oh, ice cream truck? Right here, ice cream truck? Did I miss the ice cream truck? Good thing these ice cream trucks don't have no sugar added ice cream. Jess. Hey, Jess! Aquatic Experience? That's right. We'll be there. I think Aquafunk just ran screaming after the ice cream truck. A little dab will do it. Yeah, I don't even think you can pretend that came out right. A little dab will do it with my face? No. Well, let me think about that. No. Yes, Elizabeth, that is where we connected. We became Wonder Twins. I met her, oh my gosh. And it was such a connection almost instantly. And we had already connected online, and it was great. It was absolutely great. And she's talked me off the ledge so many times for so many different things, fish related and not. Yes. You get a little anxiety, like some of you know. Stop posting in all caps, you dweeb. That's okay. That's okay, Lumpy. Because Funk, you can forgive him next Sunday. That was hysterical. I quit for 16 years. Good for you. And started again. Oh my gosh, Mrs. B. That is my biggest fear. The way I see it, God gave me a gift when I quit. And what am I going to do with that gift? Am I going to hold on to it and treasure it? Or am I going to throw it away? And I might not get that gift again. So since I have it, I'm holding on for dear life. I couldn't see any clearer. Vaping is absolutely off the table. Absolutely off the table. These are some very scary stories. Because you're right. It's not like, oh, you choose not to quit. It's an addiction, a very powerful. I can't even imagine the drugs that they put in cigarettes these days. It's so gripping, and it's just too gripping. You'll have plenty of time to live in a van down by the river when you're living in a van down by the river. I just saw that. I forget who was the actresses, the kids that he was talking to, but they could not keep a straight face on that scene. That's what I remember. That I was like, they tried so hard to keep a straight face. All right, Jess has got to go. You're making me laugh. Oh, Shishi, are you going to Aquatic Experience? Shishi lives by where my brothers live. Okay, Dan Slee is in the house and he's lurking. There's got to be a better word than lurking. It sounds so, lurking. Although I lurk all the time. I like to lurk. Now that's my t-shirt. I like to lurk. Yeah, no, that's not going to work either. Next. Oh, Aqua, you are not unforgivable. Absolutely not. You're the one forgiving people. Now, you might have missed it. Now that you've forgiven everybody, we get to sin all week, knowing on Sunday we're going to get some relief. Go on, do your fish sinning. Chewy says, I can't even imagine. Yeah. Oh my gosh. So, I can't even get into it with the tinfoil hat. I love this woman. So, I have hats. I'm a hat person. I love hats. I have a very hard time having the courage of my conviction wearing my hat. I put it on, and then when I go to leave the house, I'm like, people are going to point and say, well, you're not a hat person. But I love my hats. I started a collection of hats because I love wearing them. And there is Liz, putting on her hat, her handmade hat, tinfoil hat. Oh my gosh. It was like, wow. This woman is so cool. An absolute, and we so fangirled it up. And we didn't care. We didn't care. We had a blast. We had a blast. We did distant weird cousins that no family wants to fully acknowledge. That was so true. David Spade and Christina Applegate. Oh my God. Yes, you are right. Yes, you were right. Oh my, I just love that. I love that scene. I love that line. I think I've used it in my life a couple times. Maybe because there was a time that, all right, I was not going to get hokey, but there was a time I was homeless, living in my van, down by the river. I swear to you, it was bad. But that scene always made me laugh. So no matter how bad my life got, that scene made me laugh. Yeah, it got bad there for about 15 years, 10 years. We like those distant weird cousins. Yes, we are. Here, let me scroll. I was getting something to drink. Sort of like the black dog of the family was Rush. Really first band to see. Oh, Rush was your first band to see. My first band to see was Hall & Oates. They're from Scranton area. I'm from that area. We didn't actually pay to get in the concert. We kind of snuck in a back door. I don't know why I'm whispering. I was over 50 years ago. But we snuck in the back door, and I don't remember a whole lot. I think we had fun. But it was Hall & Oates. It was my very first concert in Scranton. Everyone pointed at me, talked about the strange looks. Oh, that's how I found her. Like, where did Liz go? Oh, I see her. 5 aisles over, the little fish, silver fish swimming in the air. I found her. Oh my God, everybody had a blast with that tinfoil hat. Everybody. Oh yeah, it's not so hard. Go back and watch her first video where she wears, I think she was challenged to wear a tinfoil hat. Who challenged you, Elizabeth? Is it somebody in this chat? I am new to Indiana, about an hour from Indy. Anyone know any cool fish stores in the area? Who's in Indiana? Isn't Rob in... Rob, are you in Indiana? I don't know. I know I'm in Pennsylvania. Southeast Pennsylvania. Southeast, yeah. Rush was my first. Really? That's pretty cool. My first band to see was Janis Joplin. Oh my gosh, you saw Janis Joplin? Wow. I'm going to bust out in song, so I got to be careful. I would love to see Janis. I would have loved to see Janis Joplin. Ever wonder why every hospital, dentist office, and doctor's office has an aquarium? It reduces anxiety and stress. Don't smoke. Fiddle with your fish instead. It's healthier and more fun. Amen. It's way more fun. It is stress reducing, unless you're filling up a tank, singing your song that you're filling up a tank and overflowing your tank at the same time. I did wonder that. But I now want to be the one to find doctor's offices that don't have fish tanks and say, would you like a fish tank? Like, I want to set it up. I don't want to financially back it, but I want to set it up. I could see that as being a job. That would be fun. Like, I don't know if it's fun. I'd have to talk to Zawa, because that's what he does, and I don't think it's fun. I think it's hard work. I'll keep my own. Really? Rush? It's a Canadian band. Nice. I've seen Rush more than once. Who have I seen more than once? Bruce Springsteen. And I'm sure he sang songs, but I just, back in the day, just... Oh, I hear John is back. That's his truck. Kind of hard to miss. I don't know if you guys can hear it. He works a lot on that truck. I wonder why. I hate Scranton so much, but they have an aquarium I want to go visit. Oh my gosh, that would be a blast. I have never seen the aquarium in Scranton. The only thing I saw in Scranton, we used to take field trips to the Naog Zoo. I think there was like 3 animals. And when I lived up in that area, even field trips were like down to the coal mines. There is a huge pothole that we went to visit. That's right. Our field trip was to a pothole. I think it was the biggest pothole. And also in that area is the largest viaduct in the world, I believe. They call it like the 8th wonder. And that's in Nicholson, Pennsylvania. There are some things up there. Lucas and Haley. What did I miss? Lucas and Haley. Lucas and Haley. What is Lucas and Haley? How can you hate Scranton? It's just a city, right? I've been gone since 1970. 1977. I graduated high school in 1977, if that tells you how old I am. And I left. And I went to Connecticut to live because the drinking age in Connecticut was 18 and it was 21 in Pennsylvania. Isn't that a reason why everybody moves? When they're 17? Oh my God. Sometime I'm going to have to do a testimony. Not here, but I just, I trade all my tomorrows for one single yesterday to be holden in your body next to mine. Freedom's just another word for nothing left to lose and nothing of it ain't free. Okay, now it's going, and I think you're going to get me going. Stop. Ask Mark De Niro about Indiana pet shops. Oh, Mark knows about Indiana pet shops. Mark De Niro. Oh yeah, that got me going. What up? Matthew Moore in the house. What up, Matthew? Captain Savage Aquatics. What is going on, Captain? I saw Yes a ton of times. I'm trying to see. I think I saw the Doobie Brothers. I saw the Doobie Brothers, but I didn't see a whole lot of concerts because I have like this weird thing with people and crowds that I kind of get anxious and don't go. I had tickets to Live Aid and I didn't go. I think it was really hot that day too, and I got afraid. I had to go to the bathroom and I'd get lost, and I just panicked, had a panic attack, and couldn't go. Wasted tickets. Oh, they still do that. What, go to the big pothole? I swear, there's a big pothole that's like a tourist attraction up in that area. I'm not making that up. Archibald, that's it. Archibald pothole. If you're ever in Archibald, yep, it is kind of cool. Archibald, thank you, Gigi. I have not seen Styx in years and years. They're playing somewhere. I don't know Styx. I think if I heard a song, I would know who they are. I'm kind of stuck more like in the late 60s, early 70s. I'm like, if something happened in the 80s, like, I kind of blacked that out. Don't really have a whole lot of recollection of the 80s, nor the 80s music. I think I'm imprinted with this. And it's not even really cool 70s music. It's more like David Cassidy and the Monkees, Who are the brothers that used to... There were brothers that used to do... I think they were on, like, Laugh-In. I think it's Goldie Hawn married him, had a baby with him. The Hudson Brothers. The Hudson Brothers. Yeah, never cool songs like, Run, Joey, Run. The Night Chicago Died, Paper Lace. I think they're like cool, funky rock songs. No. Patsy Cline, yes. I saw Patsy Cline when I was in Winchester. I only knew of where we were staying near the Skyline Drive. But yes, there was a ride to the Patsy Cline house, but I didn't go. Something happened that day. I think it was raining. I didn't feel like riding my motorcycle, so I don't think I went. But, of course, I sang Crazy. Crazy, Eating dinner, just wanted to say hi. Maria's in the house. Hey, Maria. What are you having for dinner? I saw Queen, Led Zeppelin, Rush, Priest, Queen several times. I like Queen. Got the old race car running again. Not sure why. Just because. Can't afford to race it. Now that's awesome. Do you have pictures of that, Lumpy? Did you do a video on that? That's cool. That's really cool. I live 2 minutes from the big pothole. You live like 2 minutes from the pothole. Wow. I would so do a video on it. Oh my gosh. I would so... Cause who can say that they have a pothole near them that people pay to come? Do we pay? I can't remember if it was if it turned into a state park or is it a national park. It's pretty deep. It's pretty big. It's pretty impressive, actually. I totally missed out on Led Zeppelin. Stones. I saw the Rolling Stones when they did Bridges to Babylon. And that was fun. That was like right when you think that they weren't going to be singing anymore, they were still singing. I want to see the race car too. I also saw Heart. I missed out on Heart, ABBA, Bread, Kansas, Boston. All those I group in this 8-track somewhere far away. Nothing clicks when you say those words. Post the link to Suzy. 4G budget fish keeping. Which link? 4G budget, which link? Also saw Heart. I saw that. Oh my God, Suzy, we have to go. That would be fun. That would be a blast. Yes, Elizabeth, you heard that correctly. We're actually going somewhere to see a pothole, which is actually the highlight of that area. You're jealous, aren't you? You want to come see the pothole, don't you? Yeah, you do. Oh, it's turned into a state park. See? It is impressive. Another round of fry. Who's got another round of fry? Charlie. Another round of fry. I've got some White Clouds too, but they're not longfin. I'm loving those fry. They are beautiful slivers of sparkling awesomeness when I look inside this tank. And I think it's pretty cool. Like, I have one of my summer tubs is a tank, so I can see it from all sides. Once I got past the green stuff, now it's just water, clear water. Well, at least where I could see it, water. I love that tank outside. I think it was a mistake, but it was an ingenious mistake. Eagles were the best. Now, Charlie, if you're talking football, sorry. Oh, the band Eagles, yes. Desperado. That's one of there's a couple songs I play solo on the piano. Desperado would be one of them. I'm laughing my ass off. That's right. The car is not very impressive looking. It looks like a lowered Ford Cobra with a stripe from the outside. But did you rebuild it? Did you build this? That sounds pretty awesome, Lumpy. What year? Did you put down what year this Cobra was? Well, this was fun. This was an absolute blast, guys. Wow. So I'm going to remind everybody again. Oh, I'm on 8%. My electricity fell. Hold, please. My electricity fell. So in order for me to chat by the pond, which I absolutely love, I open my bedroom window and I bring out the Ethernet cord. Then I bring out my MacBook Pro cord. Then I have my microphone. I was going to show you my webcam, but I guess I can't show you my webcam because you just won't see my webcam. And it's all sitting on this table. And I set it up right before Aquafunks because I don't want to miss his stream, and get all set up down here. It might be kind of odd, but I like it. Like, I don't have to worry about the Wi-Fi. Although I did take this iPad and I did a live stream unlisted and walked around my house to see if it would come out. And some of the house was pretty good. Some of the house it got grainy. When I came outside, I think it was the sunlight. It was just perfectly crystal clear. And then by the time I got back by the back pond, it was no reception, but it kept me connected until I came back sitting here. So I think I could go live on my iPad, but the whole time I was live on my iPad, there was no chat. I mean, not that I'm going to chat with myself when it's unlisted, but I'm not sure, like, how does one get to the chat when you're on a mobile device? Or do you not look at a camera? Is there a whole separate window? I wasn't sure. I was like, well, that's weird. Like, I don't know. Like, I want to be able to do that. I want to be able to unplug. And I'm going to go live, unplugged one of these days. But I just don't know how to do it yet. Dee! Oh, did I miss? Is Dee in the house? Hi, Dee! Just finished dinner. Better late than never. Hey, welcome! So, your live stream comes on at 12 noon, my time. What time do you stream in your time? Does that make sense? Well, I think it's like morning, right? Oh, I missed her stream this morning. What was I doing at 12 noon? Something with John. It's our anniversary this weekend. We've been together 10 years since our first date. Yeah, so he's been chilling out with me all weekend. Being an absolute joy. Yes, he might be able to hear me. Just kidding. So we're celebrating 10 years, and I think we just had a blast all weekend. So that's what I was doing. And my granddaughter was going to come over, and I was like, nah, hold off this weekend. So it was just like Scott says, I think he says lock the kids in the closet. No, put the kids away. I put the kids away this weekend. It was pretty cool. It's good to see you too, Elizabeth. Oh, that's because Melvin's in the house. And yes, make sure everybody gets to Scott's stream. Now, I don't know if he's the one that's going to be asking questions or if we're the ones going to be asking him questions. But if he's going to ask us questions, be prepared with answers. And if you have any questions, because this man has written articles for papers. He has started his own club. He has put together different shows. Like, he's got a wealth of knowledge in that brain of his. Ask him questions. But I think John came home and turned on the air conditioner. Just in time. He walked in the house. It was probably a bit warm because I turned it off for the live stream. So I'm sure that this air conditioner is pretty loud. So I think I'm going to end the live stream just a few minutes early. Let me see what I'm missing. Oh my God, he just walked in and turned on the... Congratulations on your 10 years. Thank you. Maybe it's just 10 years. Thank you. Happy anniversary. Okay. So Scott is going over to computer, so you might have a few minutes. Get your bathroom break in. Get your drink, because he's going to ask you probably, what are you eating? What are you drinking? And let's head over to Scott's. I'm going to end this stream because I can hardly hear myself. So thank you everybody for coming, and I will see you next week. This has been a blast. Thank you.